Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a month at this point. Shay and I decided over Christmas break to just take the time and spend it with the family. We were gonna work on some videos together, but instead we just hung out and it was a really good time. Great to just take a break, but we decided that we were going to try to get back into the flow of things because we definitely got a little lazy. So just going to be doing a little vlog out of my week. I'm starting pretty late into my week. It is Thursday now. I worked a ton over the last couple days, but it was all good shifts with people I really enjoy working with, so can't complain at all. For the last, oh my gosh, I guess 3 years now, I've been working at Dutch Bros. It's been a really good experience. Yeah, it started off with me just drinking a lot of coffee, and that was the place I went because it was affordable and the people were always nice. Over time, I just became friends with a lot of the people that worked there, and I just was able to actually really connect with them. And I had one night where I went out to a concert with some of my friends that worked at Dutch Bros, and then the manager happened to be there of the shop that I work at now. My friend just asked and was like, hey, can you get him a job here? She was like, oh yeah, of course. So super cool. That's how I came to get there, and took a couple months, but then once they had a position open and I could go in, got to go through their training course, which that is something that was cool about that job, because all the other jobs I worked before, they were great jobs and I loved them, but they weren't run by like a big company. And the thing that was cool about that, they had a very structured training course. So they walked you through everything. You got to take a couple days of just learning stuff, and then a couple days in the shop of actually having someone there to make sure you're doing everything right. Yeah, and it was great, super helpful. And at first I was really nervous and a bit anxious. I struggle with that. I think I've talked about it before. But I was like, I don't want to mess up stuff. But everyone there is so nice and so understanding. It was a great atmosphere to be learning in. And you're like, it's just coffee. It's not that deep. It's really cool to see the way the employees there, the way they care for each other and care for the customers. It's a lot of fun. It is a cool company, and if you wanted to, you could take the time and move your way up. It's cool to be able to have that opportunity. I've thought about it here and there. At this point, I've moved my way up to a shift lead instead of just a barista, which is great. It's just a little interview, and then you just are able to make a little bit more, have some more hours, and just a little bit more responsibility around the shop when it comes to being able to open up and close, and just kind of make sure each shift is running smooth. So it's been cool to be able to have that position. For the first, I think, 2 years there, I was just a closer because at the beginning I was working at other job. I was at a mountain bike shop that I loved. It was so much fun. So I worked there, and then there and Dutch Bros. But then after balancing both jobs, I decided to move just into Dutch Bros because it was a busier atmosphere, so I was going to interact with more people throughout the day. So I enjoyed that a little bit more, as much as I loved working on bikes all day. I ended up getting in my motorcycle accident that you guys saw, and then I was out of work for 2 months. They were very gracious, got all my shifts covered that they needed to, and let me take as much time off as I needed. And then when I felt okay to come back into work, they let me come in and stay just in the positions that I was able to do until I was ready to start making drinks again. And then after that, I ended up swapping over to working just mornings because it made more sense for me to work mornings because I had more people there to help with stocking stuff, because I couldn't really stock, and on closes you do have to stock quite a lot, and I wasn't able to lift much. So I switched to mornings, and it was actually so much fun. My old manager told me at Dutch Bros, she's like, one day this job is gonna make you become a morning person. She's like, it's gonna happen. And she was right, it happened. I'm now up at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. most days going to work. So it's a lot of fun. All the morning crew, it's just surrounded by such good people. I also just have so many like funny memories from this job where just the craziest stuff happens, and you'll have some really cool people you meet, but then also there's some bizarre people out there. You get to interact with them, and it's an experience. So just getting to enjoy each other's company and make drinks for people, and it's been really cool. I feel like I've been able to, I know it's just a job where you make coffee for people, but I feel like I've been able to actually really impact a lot of people's lives, and had a lot of people impact my life throughout just these short little interactions. I don't know for sure if I'll be with this company forever, but I am very thankful for my time at Dutch Bros. I am trying to figure out what other jobs I would want to move into, and it's been a bit difficult because, like, as a kid I was always passionate about one thing and knew exactly what I wanted to do, but more recently, the last few years, I've just been a little bit more struggling with knowing what actual path I want to follow, which is, it's nice. Like, I don't need to have it all figured out right now. I would like to be able to start working towards, or figure out what I want to start working towards, but as of right now, I'm very thankful to have the job I have, and thankful I met all the people I did from this job. So yeah, can't complain at all there. Anyways, that is all I have to say about Dutch Bros for now. I'm gonna get back to my day. I need to finish cleaning my room, and I need to get all my snowboarding gear together and probably put some oil in my car. I love my 4Runner to death, but it's pretty old and it will go through oil somewhat quick, especially if I'm making long drives like that. So probably should do that. I did put some new engine mounts in my Miata the other day, and that helped a lot with the exhaust rattle. I know I talked about that in a few videos ago, so we're making progress on there, and I'd love to do some more on the Miata soon, but I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do and what I can afford, so we'll figure it out. But anyways, there's a little update. I'm gonna get to the rest of cleaning my room and then start packing my 4Runner. Last year, I finally bought all brand new snowboarding gear, so I'm trying to take advantage of it this year. I got a new board, new boots, new helmet. This gear is all of my dad's hand-me-downs because I figured I would be just fine with some older gear for that. But yeah, I'm excited to get out. It should be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just went to Shields, bought a new pair of gloves because I went out last week and the gloves I had were not warm enough, and ever since I injured my arm, it just won't stay warm. So I'm hoping these will do the trick. Alright guys, so yesterday I got to go snowboarding with my friend Daniel. Such a good time. Any of the clips you saw, that was him. He's gotten in a couple extra days, and he's gotten really good, so I need to get some extra days in and catch up to his skill level. But it's a lot of fun. Glad I got to get out there. Have a friend in town, so got to play some board games with him and the family today, which was a good time. And then yeah, I've had just yesterday and today off. It's been really nice. Tomorrow I go back into work, so I gotta have somewhat of an early morning, but it should be good. And tonight I'm going to see Nosferatu, is that how you say it? That with some friends, so yeah, should be really good. I'm excited. Tomorrow I don't really have plans other than work, so we'll see how the day goes. But anyways, the last couple days have been really good. I did just a lower body workout just a little bit ago and took a shower, so productive-ish day. So yeah, Alright guys, it basically feels like I spent this whole vlog just in my room, kind of narrating it. I think because I did for the most part, but it ended up being a busier week than I thought, and I was only started videoing halfway through. But I hope you still enjoyed watching what you did, and next week I'm going to be trying to be better about continuing to document what I'm actually doing throughout the week. But glad to be back. Sorry for the break out of nowhere. Figured everyone would be fine, but yeah, looking forward to getting back on topic, making videos again. It should be good. So yeah, thanks again for watching guys. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next week.